As we continue to look at New Orleans' unique cemeteries, our travel brings us here, St. Roch Cemetery. Stick around as we look at its unique and interesting history.
Located just a mile and a half from the French Quarter, St. Roch Cemetery No. 1 was initially established in 1874 by a pastor of Holy Trinity Church in the Marigny to serve as predominantly German congregation. The name Campo Santo was given to the cemetery as a nod to the Campo Santo dei Tedeschi, a cemetery, church, and hospice for Germans located on the south side of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Though different in design, St. Roch Cemetery No. 1 and Campo Santo dei Tedeschi each contain the 14 Stations of the Cross. Today, the Way of the Cross in St. Roch Cemetery No. 1 is depicted with statuary carved in Italy by the workshop of Italian sculptor Enrico Arrigini and installed in 1948, replacing the originals that were carved in low relief on wood. On September 6, 1875, St. Roch Cemetery No. 1 was dedicated, and the cornerstone of the Gothic-style St. Roch Chapel was laid. The chapel, which marks the center of the cemetery, was designed and constructed by Reverend Thevis in an act of gratitude for the intercession of St. Roch in protecting his congregation during the yellow fever epidemic of 1867. Through the years, the mortuary chapel has gained a reputation as a place of healing, and has become a pilgrimage site for those in ill health and for those seeking spiritual consolation. For much of the chapel's history, ex-votos have been left inside by the faithful in appreciation for the intercession of St. Roch. These offerings take a wide variety of forms, including plaster casts of once afflicted but now healed body parts, and carved tokens inscribed with word of thanks.
We interrupt this video to ask if you're enjoying our content. Please remember to subscribe. It's a big deal for us. Don't forget to hit the like button and the bell if you're into that sort of thing. If you'd like to give us a little lanyap helping us make bigger and better videos, you can go to our Patreon page to become a patron at one of 5 different levels. As always, you can find our vids all about us as well as our merch store on our website, www.bigeasylife.org. Okay, back to the video.
In an effort to have St. Roch Cemetery No. 1 continue to grow as planned, with masonry monuments arranged neatly upon dedicated alleys, St. Roch Cemetery 2 was fenced in and opened up for single, in-ground grave use in around 1879. In 1890, Reverend Thevis decided to erect a mortuary chapel in St. Roch Cemetery No. 2, dedicated to St. Michael the Archangel. Unfortunately, Reverend Thevis did not see the second chapel completed. His dedicated parishioners carried out his last wishes, and his body was interred beneath the marble floor of the center aisle, at the foot of the altar within St. Roch Chapel. In 2009, the St. Roch Chapel was designated a local historic landmark by the New Orleans Historic District Landmarks Commission because of its architectural and historical significance.
Well, thanks for coming along with us as we visit another one of New Orleans' unique Cities of the Dead. Please, take a moment, make a donation to Save Our Cemeteries and any of the other wonderful charities that help keep these wonderful places alive. And subscribe to the channel. We'll be looking for you. And as always, thanks for being part of our Big Easy Life.